Hi everyone, it's Roxy, and today is Saturday, October 5th. Happy World Card Making Day. So, of course, I wanted to do multiple videos today, and my phone, my cell phone, mobile phone, won't connect to many cams. So, I'm using one of my regular cameras for my computer, so that's why you have a little bit of the curved look, and I'm sorry. Nothing I could do. After I messed around with it for about 20 minutes, I decided let's just go old school and let's go ahead and show you what we have to do today. All right, so it's a little bit of a smaller camera area, so you won't be able to see down here the numbers and all that, but we'll make do. So we're still doing colors of fall, and today I'm going to be using Moody Mauve, Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, and Old Olive. Now these three colors are in colors, and they will be leaving us at the end of this annual catalog, which is the end of April. So only a few more months to go ahead and work with them. Autumn Leaves is in the annual catalog. One of my favorite stamp sets ever. It's from $1 Million Sales Achiever Amy Conders. I don't think you can see that. This camera doesn't focus like my cell phone does, so sorry for that. So it's still in the annual catalog. It's been the second year that it came out last year in the September to December, and it carried over in the annual catalog. So I'm hoping they keep it around for another year, but we've had a lot of new leaves come in, so who knows. But it's a stamp and, sorry, they're kind of falling all over the place. Stamp and die set, fabulous set. So what we're going to do today is I am going to, and this is just so I know how to get all of those wonderful dies back in here, because it's a very tight fit. All right. So what I have here is I have a base card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to put that off to the side so I don't get it inky. Then we have another layer that's very vanilla. I'm going to cut this down. So I am going to cut this down to, and let me go to my little layers kit. I want to go down a couple layers. All right. So let me grab out my layers kit. So the card base is 4 1/4 by 5.5. I'm going to go down to 3.5 by 4 3/4 because I want to get a couple layers in between there. All right, so 3.5 by 4 3/4. So here's 4 3/4. Here's 3.5, and of course you can always use those wonderful strips for anything later on. Okay. And now, let me put this off to the side. I'm going to bring out a little pencil. Just because what I want to do is I kind of want to mark where this is. You know what? I think I want to bring that down even more. Let's go down another. Let's stamp on it, then we're going to go down. I think we're going to go down actually to 3 by 4 1/4. Ooh, sorry. There's the glare from my skylight. So yeah, I think I'll go down to 3 4 1/4, but we'll go ahead and stamp on this for now. The reason why I want to do that is, no, I do have to cut it down now, just so I can show you what I'm going to do. See, not having my my cell phone working is just really throwing me off. So there's the 4 1/4, and then you're doing this at 3. Yeah, that's going to be a lot better. So we have more scraps here. You all know that we use the strips. I showed you on my Watch It Wednesday, Finish It Friday episode this week how we actually are doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go under here and mark just a little bit. And the reason why I'm doing this is so I don't have to worry about, oops, erasing marks at the end. So this is, not that you're going to see that, but so this is what I'm going to be stamping around. All right, let me put this off to the side. Let's grab out some blocks. Ooh, very close to my microphone. All right, so let's grab out some blocks. I'll be very careful with the noise on these since I'm glass on glass. I have gone back to, oh, I need a bigger one for that. I have gone back to using my glass mat. It used to be right there on my desk where I work, but I wanted to bring it back just because I really think you get the best inkings with it. All right, so here's those three. So this leaf I'm going to do with Moody Mauve, or Mauve, however you want to say it. I'm going to do this with Copper Clay, and I'm going to do this one, I'm sorry, Wild Wheat, and this one Copper Clay. And then I'm going to use this for my insides. All right, so let's go ahead. Get some, oh, it's not going to stick very good. There we go. Let's get, because you know I like doing the threes. I'm going to do up in this corner because I'm going to do my saying more over there. So I kind of want the majority of my leaves off to the side. Now, I probably should scrape this pad a little bit. Do you see how it's not getting all that great texture on there? Might mean that my ink pad is a little bit too inky. Excuse me, and I should push it off to the side, but we'll save that for later. Let's just get, since I have other things going on, let's just go ahead and deal with it the way we have right now. So let's bring in our Copper Clay. Such a gorgeous color. Ooh, sorry, that's a little bit. Let's go like that. That looks good. Yeah, let's stay with just the three on that one for now. You know what? I think I might do this leaf in both Old Olive and Wild Wheat. Let's see. We'll see. Let's go like that. I really don't want to overlap too much. So let's just go ahead and kind of fill in the spaces with that. Ooh. Not much you can do about that now. I didn't really ink that very well. So, but we'll just deal with it the way it is. All right. Put that over here on the side. Let me grab out my little, hope it's, oh, it's not, it's dried out. So let me grab out one of my little, I need to go add some water to that. Grab out one of my little chamois and get that clean for now. Oh my gosh, I had the smaller stamping area. I hope you saw all of that. I'm sorry, guys. Very, very sorry. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that piece that we had here. Oh, I do want to put, I think, just a little bit of color in there. It's really kind of sticking out now, in my opinion. There we go. Alright, and again, let me grab that. And the Glass Mat Studio is still available in the online exclusive store. You can go here to order your own. You'll get the glass mat. You'll get that chamois that I just showed that I need to wet. Oh my gosh, where did I put it? Right here. And then you also get, oh, and I should be using that so it wouldn't be so loud on the glass mat, because that's why you have it. You also have that will hold your stamp pads and your spots. All right, so let me go ahead. I'll put that up over here. Don't know why I didn't think about that. I forget about this little piece, but you get all three of those together in the Glass Mat Studio. All right, so now I'm going to do this piece of cardstock. This is going to lay over here. That's why I kind of made those little marks so you could kind of see where I was going to lay this. And if you're worried about those pencil marks coming through, just grab any eraser. Don't know why that one won't push through. Let me grab an old pair of rubber cutting scissors. There we go. I shoved this down in my work area, so I must have shoved it down way too far. So if you're worried about those pencil marks, you would just go in. It's not going to smear your ink. If it's been more than a few seconds, your ink should be mostly dry. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead. Let me get those shavings off there, because if I go to stamp, it will affect the stamping surface. So let me go over here. I'm going to stamp off once. Stamp off again. Oh, darn it. Let me see if I can get back in there. There we go. Good thing about photopolymer, you can look through and see where you're stamping. So it's always easy to reline it up when you misstamp. All right. Got that all clean again. I was going to stamp the veins and all that, but I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Kind of like the way it is right now. So let's go ahead and just grab a saying. Let me see. Sorry. Do I want to do the autumn saying? I will. I'll do the autumn saying. I could go into one of my other fall sets and get a bigger saying, but I'm going to stick with just using this one set. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so I'm going to pop this up here with my dimensionals. And since this is such a large area, I'm also going to grab out, oh, there we go, the foam strips. A lot of people just use these for shaker cards, but they're a dimensional, just like anything else. So let me go ahead and tear those a little bit, just because this is such a big surface. Before I put this down, let me put this a little bit right in the middle there. Before I unpeel that and put it down, let's get some other colors to layer, because remember we went down so much. So let's go ahead. I have all of these. They're a little bit smaller. Let's see if I have any in the colors I stamped with. So there's wild wheat. I don't see any of the other colors. So the wild wheat, let's grab out, oh my goodness, the copper clay. I don't think I want to do moody mauve because I use that here. So I want to do the stripe against there. So let's just remember, I'm sorry, I'm putting this over back in my stash. So let's remember from our layers kit. Now I will find the video or live I did where I showed you how to create your own. I still have a couple left. So since we did this at 3 1/4, we're going to go 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and then 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So let's figure out, do we want it like that? Or do we want it, I think I want it like that. And then this will be on top of that. I think so. So then this is going to be 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So here's 4 3/4, 3 1/2. And then this is going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. So 4 1/2, 3 1/4. Now, if you wanted to, because we have a lot of layers going here, you can always die cut out of the middle here. That way, oh, let me put this trimmer down. That way it's not as heavy, bulky when we get to it. So I know, if I can get this up, oh my gosh. So I know I'm going to be using this later on a card on one of my lives. So I'm just going to come in and punch out some of those. You don't want to get too close to the edge though. Let's see. I'm not going to get both of those on this one. So let me just go ahead and go like that. And then I'm going to do that also on the clay one. You want to be in just a little bit because remember we're going to have that little layer going around the edge. And this is a good way to not only conserve cardstock, I'm sorry, to reduce the weight of your card when you're mailing, but it's also great to have all these on hand for other cards. Let me put that in there for right now. So let's go ahead. We're going to layer this up like this. Let me see if my seal's actually going to be good to me this week. Nope, this is the one that's stuck. Let's see if this is the one that'll work. Right, this one seems to be working. And there, just like that. It's not. Oh, there it is. I have to remember with seal that I have to be pretty much straight up and down. Make sure I'm getting, oh, I'm sorry. Make sure that I'm getting that layer. I'm hoping when I go back and look at this video that I'm not off the screen on most of it, because I have a feeling I'm going to be. I don't know what I have done. I have such the heavy hand, it seems like. And I wonder also, I've moved where I keep my adhesives. I don't keep them in my little drawer anymore. So I'm wondering if they're too close to the window, and that's causing, if they're too close to my window, which produces a little bit of heat, and that's why they're getting stuck. So let me go back to my adhesive one, find one of the ones that's stored away from the window, and let's see how that one works. If so, then I know I have to not have any out on my little caddy anymore. Nope, this one's working good. I think it's because I was too close to the window. All right, so let's bring this back. Make sure we have enough of a border there. Peel off the backings from my strips. Oh, hello, Mr. Fan. The boys must be back from their walk. And you're just going to press that down like that. And going to be using, where are they? These are from the, is it the August to September? I'm so discombobulated now. September through December mini catalog. These are faux glass dots. They just have that wonderful fall colors in there. So let's go ahead, let's put green. I just can't win for losing today, can I, people? All right, let's get that one. And let's get one of those wild wheat colors. Oh my gosh, the struggle is real. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 25 years. I've been stamping for 28 or more, and I still struggle some days. So there you are. There's our autumn card using autumn leaves in the annual catalog. All right, well, thanks guys for sticking with me on this video. Have a great Saturday, a fabulous World Card Making Day. Give me a thumbs up. I really would love to get your support on my channel, as well as share your video on your social media with your friends. Leave me a comment. I reply to all comments. Most of all, have a great day. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.